What's up, 3CC Esports? My name is Megan, and I'm student director here at our Fairhope campus. I'm also wife to TC and mom to Hud and Macy. And I wanted to kind of just let you in on something we've been talking about in our house recently, because I have a son who loves Fortnite. And a lot of our dinner table conversations are centered around Fortnite. And something we've been talking about recently is the return of Midas to Fortnite and when he's coming back and what this means and where we can find him. And the other day we got to talking and we were kind of talking about the story behind Midas. And so this mythological story where Midas was this character that wanted, his request, his wish was that he wanted everything he touched to turn to gold. He thought it would make him the wealthiest man in the world. This desire for more, right, kind of captivated him. And so he was granted his wish. And then it turns out that it ended up being awful because people he loved turned to gold. His favorite pillow turned to gold. Literally everything he touched turned to gold. And he ended up wanting this wish reversed, right? The spell, whatever you want to call it, in this story, he wanted it reversed. And so we got to talking about contentment at the dinner table the other night. And we were talking about how God can see the desires of our heart, the things we're hoping for, the things we're praying for, but he knows what's best for us. And what's best for us is to be content in our relationship with the Lord and what he provides for us. And it actually reminded me of a verse in Philippians. It's actually one that's pretty common, whether it comes to sports or maybe things you're going through. You probably have heard it before, but it's in Philippians 4, and we're going to start in verse 11. It says, "I am not saying this because I am in need, for I have learned to be content, whatever the circumstances. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength." And so we just got to talking about sometimes there's things that we want for, hope for, desire for that are just not good for us, but that God can see the beginning and the end and everything in the middle, and he truly knows what's best for us. And so I just think about this as you go throughout your week. Maybe some of those things you're hoping for, praying for, and you're just not getting what you want out of it. Maybe it's something that God just is saying, not now. Not yet. And trust in the fact, be content in the fact that he truly knows the desires of your heart and knows what's best for you. Hope you can rest in that this week. Have a great week.